Today is Wednesday, the 12th of April, and this is from the South. Amid violent opposition protests in Venezuela, pro-government supporters gathered to remember the 15th anniversary of the failed coup attempt of 2002 against President Hugo Chavez. Currently, there are heated political disputes in Venezuela that continue to flare. Opposition protesters have been repeatedly taking to the streets in recent days against the government. Houses, highways, and more than 17,000 acres of land have been destroyed by rain and heavy flooding that hit western Ecuador. Much of the Manabi province, home to over 1 million people, has been flooded, causing millions in losses. This year's rainy season has been unusually strong, battering the Andean nations of Peru and Colombia, causing millions in damages and hundreds of deaths. Thousands gathered in Argentina's Plaza de Mayo to remember murdered feminist activist Micaela Garcia. The 21-year-old disappeared in April and was found dead on Saturday with signs of rape. Experts reported she was strangled to death the same day she disappeared. Bolivian President Evo Morales oversaw his first cabinet meeting earlier this Wednesday in La Paz since his recent surgery in Havana, Cuba. The surgery removed a benign node and took place in early April. Morales said little during the meeting but appeared fit and in good spirits. 2 Ecuadorians wanted by the United States for drug trafficking have been detained in Colombia. One of them includes the leader of a criminal organization that was operating in the Colombian Pacific. The operation was coordinated by the Colombian Police and Prosecutor's Office, along with the United States Drug Enforcement Agency. According to Russian President Vladimir Putin, diplomatic ties between Russia and the United States have deteriorated since Donald Trump came into office. Speaking in an interview that aired earlier this Wednesday, the Russian president called the U.S. strike on Syria completely unexpected. Nobel Peace Laureate Malala Yousafzai has become only the 6th person to receive honorary Canadian citizenship. Yousafzai advocated in a speech to Parliament for women and girls' education. At age 19, Yousafzai is the youngest person to speak to Canadian members of Parliament and senators in a joint session. Some 30,000 protesters rallied in Pretoria earlier this Wednesday to demand the South African President Jacob Zuma to step down. The protest was sparked after changes in Zuma's cabinet amid allegations of corruption within the government. Zuma said he was not stressed by calls for him to resign and urged his supporters to ignore the criticism directed against him.
A report issued by the World Health Organization in January revealed that 53% of the Palestinian patients seeking treatment outside the Gaza Strip were denied access by Israeli authorities. According to the report, about 60% of patients' companions were also denied permits, while 35% of patients were summoned for questioning. On World Health Day, which is marked every year on April 7th, Palestinian rights group Al-Haq highlighted the cases of 2 Palestinian boys, Ahmed Shbeir, 17, and Muhammad Habib, 7, who died in 2017 because they were denied exit permits by Israeli authorities for treatment outside Gaza. As an occupying power, Israel is obligated to respect, protect, and fulfill the right to the highest attainable standard of health for the protected Palestinian population, Al-Haq said in a statement.
The Israeli blockade imposed on the Gaza Strip has badly affected all civilians. Patients with cancer, including women and children, are denied exit permits for treatment outside Gaza. This Israeli measure aims to strengthen the restrictions imposed on the movement of Palestinian patients. At the arrest checkpoint, the majority of patients are questioned and are blackmailed to collaborate with Israeli authorities in order to receive exit permits, while others are denied exit permits for no specific reason.
Al-Haq also warned that the Israeli practice in the cases of Ahmed, Muhammad, and many others represent a clear violation of the 4th Genevan Convention. It also called the international community to take immediate effective action to end Israel's occupation of the Palestinian territories, for states to fulfill their duties under international law. Nur Harazin, teleSUR TV, Gaza.
European Soccer Authority UEFA has announced that it was reviewing security for Champions League matches and would increase it when necessary. The statement comes a day after explosions hit the Borussia Dortmund team bus in Germany. German investigators are looking into the possibility the attack may have been carried out by Islamist militants. More on these and other stories on our website, telesurtv.net/English.